What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Streetcar Shenanigans YouTube channel. We are working on Grandpa's truck today. If you haven't seen the reel of what happened to it, you gotta go check that out on our Instagram. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. But like I said, we're getting things going with Grandpa's truck, and we'll kind of update you as we go. So we already got up on the lift, obviously. Went and picked it up a couple hours ago. Had from Anthony's house. Had to get everything cleaned up from the issue that arose, obviously, right at the end of the season last year. Where, like I said, if you didn't go check out that reel, definitely should. But, so long story short is the torque converter actually split. So we now have a billet back half Hughes converter triple disc lockup going in it, along with a new SFI rated flex plate, because we figured, well, with the power it's making, we might as well get rid of old crusty here. And we're also upgrading to ARP flex plate bolts as well. So along with that, we're doing a few little appearance things, because it used to have the factory headlights, obviously. Used to have the factory headlights in it and fog lights and corner ambers, but we are going to switch that to. So we're going to switch it to a full solid amber on the bottom, because obviously it didn't utilize this fog light. It was just there. And Anthony got for Christmas from Katie, his lovely girlfriend, he got, like I said, these solid ambers and brand new headlights. So that'll be nice and clear, and LEDs. So now you won't have to squint and use high beams all the time, because this thing had terrible vision at night. So we're gonna be doing that, obviously. Along with new ATF. Got Steve cleaning up a little bit under here, because that was a mess when it happened. All this got ruined, per se. He already scuffed up got the exhaust looking nice and new again. For the most part, obviously with the heat, you can't get that out, but the burnt trans fluid is now off of that. So we are gonna get to it. We had Carl go back through the trans over here. Obviously got that just checked over, since the converter obviously blew up. So we're gonna figure out, you know, might as well, it's out, have him check it over and kind of go from there. So we got the converter into the trans, we got the new flex plate on, and Anthony has already started the new ambers onto the grill. Those look so good. Can't wait to show you the headlights and the final product there. But, because that is going to look ridiculous. Just the headlights are crazy. But, as you can see here, we got the Hughes converter in. This is a, like I said, triple disc lockup. I believe it was 3,000, 3,500 install. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it was. But then there you got the TCI SFI flex plate on there with the ARP Pro bolts. And yeah, so now we're about to throw the old trans up in there and see where it goes from there. And address a couple of leaks while we're at it. Because, you know, what's a Chevy that doesn't leak? So obviously we actually found something pretty bad. We've been probably running, I don't know how long we've been running on these for, but we have noticed that the engine mounts have failed, as you can see here. They're a little roach. This is a driver's side one. And yeah. But the passenger side one was even worse. The clamshell actually failed and crushed over, so we'd use an air hammer to smash it back over to even get it off the car, but both sides blown out. And we just found out that these are just like 1987 V6 S-10 motor mounts, which we got at Napa for $10. So we will since be upgrading these when we have the time to, which we're going to get them on order. But in order to get on the dyno as soon as possible and not waste any more time, we're just going to throw these $10 ones in, see how long they last, and then swap them when need be, I should say. But pretty crazy. I guess, I don't know what, like quadruple 8 times the factory horsepower rating. Probably wouldn't last, but you know, we gave it a shot.
Yeah, I'd say almost quadruple.
Yeah, right. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so we are now replacing the engine mounts with these new ones that we got from Napa, like I just said. We will probably be ordering poly ones. I found a couple aftermarket ones that look like they should work just fine for what we're trying to do. And hopefully they will last. If they do not, we will end up welding them solid. But for now, get that sent back up and running. That's what we're doing. Got the new motor mounts in, and now I forgot to show you. We obviously got the trans in. We got the trans in before I did the motor mounts, and we just jacked it up, held the motor up, and put in the new motor mounts up there. As you can see, like I said, it's literally just factory V6 motor mounts. They're rubber for now. Like I said, we will be upgrading those eventually. So yeah, we will be upgrading those eventually, but factory rubbers are back in. Looking good, everything's sitting really nice, like it should. We got the gap now here. Before, couldn't even do that. We still gotta tighten down the torque converter to the flex plate, but we'll get there. But I gotta run over here. Nicholas over here welding up the rear ends, getting all these ready to go, and we got the rest of the gang over here. Zach, Anthony, Nicholas, welding per usual. Getting all the housings ready to go. And we got the goods. So, like I said, updating you shortly. We're gonna get all the other stuff back, tighten all that stuff, get the trans lines on, and hopefully we get to see this thing fire up and hear it once again. Well, we got it all done. I didn't get to give you a little start video in here because all back together. Steve polished up the exhaust. I mean, got at least most of the trans fluid off as much as you could, make it in the essence of time. And ooh, baby, look at that puppy. Looks a lot better in there with a real converter and a real flex plate. Nice SFI sticker right there. Got all that stuff all good, tidy. New motor mounts, obviously like you saw. She's all back together. There might be a little teaser at the end here, because, you know, now a new converter, we're going to have to see what it does. And we haven't seen what it does with a 3-inch exhaust since we last dynoed it with the 2.5, and now we did the full 3-inch all the way back. We're kind of interested to see what the difference will be. But as you can see, she's all done, back running. So we are going to see what it can pick up. So like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Forgot to show you one other thing. Got the new headlights in, full ambers. Boom. And got the LED bulbs in it. The new headlights and amber lights look way better. The LEDs are going to be wonderful for Anthony and Katie to drive at night. Now they won't be scared for their lives. They'll be actually able to see more than 20 feet ahead of them. So, perfect. Oh, you know, master welder over here. Get a nice Mustang 88 all braced up and ready to go. Looking good. So, we'll see you in the next one.